Quick little YouTube intro. Hey everybody, my name is Little Idiot, and today I'm hunting shiny Remoraid at 1:48 in the morning. It's one of my dream shinies, shiny artillery. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And after viewers, if anybody wants to watch this, hi, welcome. Um, Hopefully I get somebody live, but it's okay. So far we are at already 5 eggs, because one of Remoraid's hatched already, and we're gonna be on the last one right here. Hopefully we get a shiny before I end up going to bed. So, alrighty. There we go. I should probably keep track of the shinies. If anybody wants to know if I was a shiny, if I shiny hunted before, absolutely. I am kinda a veteran. I would assume. Been shiny hunting ever since Sun and Moon days. Controller just fell. Crap. Been shiny hunting since Sword and Sun and Moon days. So I'm kind of a veteran in my own respect. Not like a veteran like in like when people were first posting like early 2000s. Not like that. Semi-veteran. Alrighty. The reason why I decided to go for artillery, because I like it's shiny. It's yellow. Always been like after it. I originally started this hunt. I want to say last year, time last year, because I just really wanted artillery. Hey, how's it going? I saved 4 people in the live. How's it going? I'm a little idiot. I decided I wanted to shiny hunt Remoraid, and just talking about a little bit of story of why I wanted to go for Remoraid. I'm currently playing on my Switch OLED. If you want to know what controller I'm using the 8-bit Do Pro 2 controller. So hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the 2 likes already. It's awesome. Um, so how's everybody's night going? It's currently 1:51 a.m. We doing that, playing Pokemon like it's 1998 again. So crack a search fire that char boy. Let's get catching them Pokemon. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would crack a soda right now, but it's kind of like I have to go to bed on 4. Hell yeah, nothing like some good surge. I don't personally do that. I do the double E. Hello. Hey, I don't know what that dude is saying, honestly, but I mean, let him live his life. If he wants to admit a felony, let him admit a felony. I'm not condoning it, but Anyway, we're just shiny hunting Remoraid. How's everybody's night going? Mine's going good. I can't complain. honestly can't complain. You kids don't even know Pokemon back in the day would fire up a Nintendo 64. That, drink a surge, and battle out on Pokemon Stadium for Who Sleeps with Art. Alright, bro, you gotta get PG here. Yeah, sure, but now you're just getting obnoxious. Not gonna lie, it's not even funny. Like, that's not even funny. I'm sorry. It's like the one thing is like funny, but setting who does that, nah. Bro, I'm 20. I'm 25. I ain't a child, bro. I'm 25. I own a house. I'm not a kid. And yeah, I know I have like 3 years, but like, bro, like, I'm 25 years old. I don't find that crap funny. Like the DRG word. That's funny. At my own house that I paid for with my girlfriend. So nah, you just want to be a troll, bro. Nah. Plus 25-year-olds can. It's a house that I. Alright, I bought it with my girlfriend. No, alright. Alright. I mean, hey, while you just troll, you just give me engagement, so it helps me out, bruh. If you wanna troll, go for it. You help me out in the long run, so I ain't gonna turn into one of those law cows. So anyway, I ain't a kid, but okay. I don't think late 20s is a kid, but dude, like I said, you saying this crap, it's just engagement. You're helping me out, so anyway. Alrighty, so again, I'm gonna get back to talking to shiny hunting. I don't know what I want to do after shiny artillery. I think maybe like a shiny Goldeen. Why not? I did not click that, but shiny Goldeen possibly. Um, I know I want a shiny Populo. Because Primarina is such a beautiful shiny with the blonde hair. Oh, so many shinies I want, but I just feel like I don't have the time to do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think I'm gonna stay awake till 4. See how many Remoraids I get. Did I just hatch the last one? Oh, yep, I did. 8. I like how that Alex dude is saying kids ain't smart, but I bought a house in my with my girlfriend in our 20s. Not a lot of people like that age can buy a house these days. So I bet you don't even own your own house either, bud. Just gotta throw the shade, you know. Anyway. Um, other shinies I want. I kind of want to shiny hunt my own shiny Pikachu at some point. I just don't know what Pokemon version game to play for that. Um, I know what I want to get a shiny Snom for its Frost Moth evolution. I think that's what it's called. Want that. Um, I know at some point I want to get my own shiny Charizard. I kind of want to get all the shinies that people consider lame, or Pokemon people consider lame. Um, all right, two more Inkies. Let's see. Okay, I know I want to do all the Kanto stars at some point. I want to do all the stars at some point, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't have the time to do that. But I'm gonna start here with Remoraid. Let's get you guys. There we go. I like how Alex Campbell left after I didn't give in to the what was it, rage bait. And I also like how he left. That I said, hey, you know anything you'd say is just an engagement for him. Ah, trolls. What can you do? Also, apparently, only kids play Pokemon. Yeah, buddy. Sure. Sure. Kids don't just play Pokemon. Kids these days are playing GTA. What else? All the M-rated games, and us adults are up playing the rated E games. It's really backwards. But yeah, sure. Kids just play Pokemon. 25. Yeah, 25 eggs. Remraids. I'm not counting Remraids because I just feel like counting just takes away from the holy crap aspect, you know, like, and it just makes me feel like I'm what is it? Like I'm dreading how long it's gonna take, basically. But this thing comes when it comes. I'm not gonna count like I usually have done in the past. It's also making me think about what other games I want to shiny hunt in. Because I know I want to do like a Fire Red all shiny playthrough at some point in my life. That'll be a journey right there, dude. That'll be an awesome journey. I mean, I could technically start that right now and just what get probably get done by like January 2026. Dude, that'll be fire. Oh, I wanna. But that's just. Oh, I kind of want to plan that now actually. Full Fire Red shiny hunting playthrough, just full of shinies. I know I want a shiny Charizard. Dude, shiny Charizard in that game would be so goated. That would be so goated, just shiny Charizard in Gen 3. And plus, after I'm like done with the playthrough, I could transfer it. One move I want on the shiny Charizard, just one move I want on the shiny Charizard in Gen 3's Metal Claw, because I cannot learn it anywhere else. Any game else. So that's why I want it to keep it in Gen 3. So when I move it up, it'll have a move that it doesn't normally have in the newer games. That's what I really want. Ooh, and Clefairy. Clefairy has a move that it only knows in Gen 3, only can learn in Gen 3, that it can't learn anywhere else. I forgot what move it is though, but it'll be like an opportunity to just be one of the few people that have a rare move to Pokemon. That's the dream. Oh, I should start that actually. Like after I get Remoraid, I should start that. I should. That'll be like a good excuse to like get my Retron 5. Oh, dude, the endless possibilities. Uh, oh, that'd be so good. It'll be so good. What, what else should I shiny on after? I know I want a shiny Sylveon at some point. I should probably do that in Sun and Moon. Fire up the old Gen 7 again. Gen 7, right? Yeah, I'm playing Gen 8. I'm just getting back into Pokemon after like like a couple month hiatus. Last Pokemon game I played was Scarlet last couple months ago in the winter. And after that, it's just like I've just been like fizzled out Pokemon and all that. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I'm so pumped. I should definitely just like continue like streaming and playing Pokemon. Give myself an excuse to get back into the community. Or not, that won't be an excuse. That'll be like the perfect nudge to get back into the community. Oh, okay, perfect. All right. But if it wants to know what shinies I have in my shield version, I'll just let me know and I'll show them off real quick. Oh, Remoraid is so cute. I should hunt this thing in Gen 2. Oh, it's so adorable. Ha Having like a Gen 2 Octillery, shiny Octillery, ooh. Oh, I want to play those games again so bad. Those games are so good. Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, get a shiny Ditto, half your odds through egg hunting, that's 1 in 64. Oh, I want to do that. But, I don't know if I should though, because I really don't want to like use my 3DSs, since I kind of feel like they're relics, to be honest. They just feel like relics, and that I don't want to put any like use to them to keep the batteries safe and stuff. But, I know they're meant to be used. I know they're meant to be played with. They just have a lot of memories, and since Pokemon Bank is no longer downloadable, I kind of want to keep them preserved for that. Just pop them in once in a while for Pokemon Bank, and that's it. You know, I could do like a what is it? Like actual hardware instead of relying on Virtual Console for a shiny hunt. Because I do have a Game Boy Color that I could shiny on. Go, bro, go retro with shiny hunting. That'll be sick. Oh, that'll be sick. Imagine live streaming on a Game Boy Color that you can see. Nah, I could pull out my Retron 5 for that actually. I think for my YouTube channel to keep it sustainable, I guess I could just go live the entire time. That's what I should be doing, to be honest. That's how you grow an audience, not just with videos. Are they all hatched? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Dude, Remoraid's like hatch rate is so fast. Well, it'll just be like an easier fast hunt for me. I kind of want to do like an original like Ruby and Sapphire shiny hunt too. I also need to beat those games, to be honest. I've never played original Gen 3 to the champion and to just beat it. Those are the only Pokemon games I've never played till the Elite Four. Only Pokemon games. That's a sin. I understand that, and I know that. But I just don't know why I never really got into original Gen 3. But I should. That should be on my bucket list. But like finally get that out of the way, then I can actually say I beat and played every single Pokemon game. Cause I have. It's just that's the one Pokemon game I never beat, and I really should. I should really beat my Ruby copy. To be honest, should be my Ruby copy. All right, how many Iggies is that? All right, one more Iggy, and we're set. I hope before I turn in for the night that this thing shines. Ooh, I want to. Oh, now I want to talk about Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2. Dude, the Switch Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2 looks so good. I want to replay those games again on Switch 2, but it's like I already played and beat the game like what was it like September, October? So like the game is still extremely still fresh in my head, but I just really want to replay it just to see like the good like frame rates and stuff. And I do want to get into Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting. It looks so fun. Everybody I watch that does it, they look like they have a blast. I just don't know why I don't do it. That's the one that's one Pokemon game I don't shiny hunt in. Or I haven't shiny hunted. How many Remoraids was that? Two more ABUs. Dang, it should also be like live streaming on TikTok too. That'll get people going. It's a first Pokemon live stream would just be on YouTube. Why not? Oh, I can't wait till you're purple. Cannot wait till you're purple. I need my golden octopus. I need that. Dude. Once I own once I own Octillery, oh, it's gonna feel so good. I think my last shiny I hunted for in Shield was shiny Galarian Ponyta. So good. It's so good. Alrighty. Here we go. God, I haven't played this game in ages. I'm actually going on a playthrough on my Switch too. Phenomenal, dude. The frame rates on in this game on the Switch 2 are so good. And dude, even like the graphics are kind of visually upgraded. Not like 4K resolution like Scarlet and Violet or like any other like upgraded Switch 2 game. But, like you can tell there's a difference. Like you know how like people like upscale like Pokemon X and Y or Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, or Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. That's what it kind of looks like on Switch 2 on my giant 4K TV. It is so good. 100% good. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I think we're going out tomorrow to um, to do something. I don't want to say what because I don't want the Alex guy to come back and stalk me and troll me and crap. But we were going out. We're gonna be out all day tomorrow. I can get some more shielding tomorrow in the car. Or I could do Cyberpunk again. Oh, dude, Cyberpunk on the Switch too. That is such a good game on the Switch too. Yeah, sure. Yes, it has its flaws. I'm not gonna lie. But oh, Cyberpunk is so good. I don't know why I haven't played it before. And then Donkey Kong Bonanza this month. Oh my god. DK Bonanza. I can't wait. I can't wait for DK. DK is gonna be so good. Seeing that on my giant TV. Ooh. Ah. Switch 2 opens up so many possibilities, dude. I don't know how I feel about Legends EDA though, to be fairly honest. But it is what it is. As more comes out this year about it, I'm sure I'm gonna like be like, ah, oh my god, I need this in my Switch collection. Oh my gosh. But you know, you know. Uh, And I also kind of want to like catch up on Pokemon anime, like watch every single anime. Like the only anime, Pokemon anime that I've watched from start to finish was Indigo League. And that was back when like YouTube had no copyright laws. Oh my god. Dude, I miss the old days of YouTube. Oh my god, dude, you could just like look up any show, any anime, and you could just watch it on YouTube. Now you have to pay for everything, and it just sucks. Like old days of YouTube. I remember I used to watch The Lion King, Pokemon series, Digimon. You know, like a couple episodes of some sitcoms. Dude, early YouTube was the go back then for TV shows. In early YouTube even had a star system. Oh my god. My early YouTube was the goat, man. I wish I was doing this on my Switch too, but I don't want to transfer my save file. That I don't want to lose everything on my to my Switch too. All right, we're done with these APs. Is that an all female batch? No, two males. So back when I used to shiny hunt, like 2016, no, 2017. 2017 is when I started shiny hunting. I was 17 back then. Um, like 2018 is when I started like building my own competitive Pokemon. I like understanding it. I keep finding like videos and stuff about it. I want to do that again. I want to make some competitive Pokemon again. That was so freaking fun. Like I just in this game in Pokemon Shield, I built my own competitive team. That was so fun, dude. Competitive Pokemon is fun. It's just like I just need to like learn it more, you know, and like understand what moves do and all that. Oh, that'll be so great. Hopefully the next, if we could do like in the next Pokemon game, I don't think it could go like a, because I don't want to like put all my time and effort into Scarlet and Violet like that when I know Gen 10 is like on the horizon. Unless their next game is Pokemon Black and White remakes before Gen 10, cause that'll be like wild. Dude, we need Black and White remakes so freaking bad. I want hot take, I know, but I want it in BDSP art style. The only way to save it is to put it in its purest form is that chibi art style. And I know people don't like BDSP because it's just Diamond and Pearl, but I love BDSP, and I love that they did not butcher Gen 4. Hot takes, I understand that, but dude, I think they did BDSP a service, a huge service. I'm not even joking. But yeah. Also, I'm trying to get my Disney Plus to work on my tablet. And it doesn't want to work, unfortunately. It doesn't want to load, unfortunately. If anybody was curious to what I'm watching on Disney Plus, I'm getting back into Phineas and Ferb. So I watched the new season, and dude, watching Phineas and freaking Ferb, oh my god, so nostalgic. Dude, I was like 7 when that show came out. Can you believe it? Like in 2 years, it'll be 20 years old. It's crazy. Almost a 20-year-old cartoon. God. So I'm part of the generation that like grew up on like Phineas and Ferb fish hooks, like Carly Victorious, regular show Adventure Time Gumball. That time period, okay, minus Nickelodeon shows. That time period was the best for cartoons and such. Um, I do admit I do kind of want to rewatch iCarly and Victorious, but I don't want to support that evil man. I, and I might just feel uncomfortable watching the show again. And I know, like, I think if you watch it on Paramount Plus, that's supporting that evil man. So I think I'm gonna buy like seasons of the DVD, like used, and that's how I'm gonna watch it to kind of feel better about rewatching it, even though I'm just gonna feel the ick the entire time. But that's how I'm gonna rewatch that stuff because I do not want to support that guy. F him, bro. F him. When I found out about that dude, crazy. I feel so bad for them. And good on Jerry Springer, right? That's his name. Good on him for protecting everybody, dude. Like I feel so bad that they had to go through that. Um, anyway, back on the topic of Pokemon. The animes I want to rewatch, watch are like I want to go through like them in order. Who buzzed my? I want to go through them in order. That's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take such a long time. But it'll be worth it because I do want to watch every anime. Alright, I'm gonna just text my girlfriend really quick. She's texting me. And she wants to rewatch this later. Hi babe, I love you. Alright. Alright. Watching the animes, um, like I said, I rewatched the entirety of Kanto on YouTube. So I'm gonna be on Johto, and if you wanna know how old I was when I rewatched it on YouTube, I was like 6 or 8 years old. Between that time when I watched it on YouTube, so like I already know what happens in that in Kanto, so just gonna go Johto. Um, I just want to like watch every moment at least once in my life. Oh, fun fact: if anybody wants to, for those who don't know, if anybody wants like a live Pokemon, like an old Pokemon experience on the TV again, like the anime and stuff, Pluto TV has a Pokemon channel dedicated to old anime. the old anime episodes. So if anybody wants to watch that, relive some memories, go to Pluto TV for Pokemon. Not sponsored, not advertised. I just want people to experience that. Or you can just watch it on YouTube. But I think like the Pluto TV experience is as authentic as you're gonna get for that old Pokemon experience. Unless you have the VHSs, which whoever has the VHSs of Pokemon, bro, I envy you to all heck, and I envy you. I want to own the full collection of the VHSs someday. That I want to own that all those someday. That's the dream to own that at least. Um, when I was living with my mom, I did have some VHSs, but they're all in storage now, and I think they're all in. Yeah, they're all sorry. Yeah, they're all in storage, and I don't think the storage is like room temp, so those are probably all destroyed. But once I get the VHS collection going, I'm gonna own all of those. And I'm gonna have them displayed in the game room, like on shelving. That'll be the dream. That's the dream. Even some of the old like gold and silver VHSs, I want to own those someday too. God, I need a drink. Dude, Disney Plus, man. Oh, speaking of like Disney, um, so remember how like Gen 7 anime was like on Disney XD at some point? Does that mean that every Pokemon up to Generation 7 are Disney characters now? You guys ever think about that? Anybody ever think about that? I know like nobody really here watching, or maybe some people are just lurking. But do you ever think about up till Generation 7 that every Pokemon's a Disney character? I, or at least I, in my personal point of view, think so. Um, anyway, yeah. If anybody watches up to this point, like on the life, like the playback, let me know down below. I definitely want to hear your hot take if up to Generation 7 is Disney characters. But yeah. Oh, hey, is Spetch all female? Oh, that's rad, bro. That's rad. Alright. And yeah, I have more Pokemon Home things to like winter trade off. There's gonna be so many Remoraid. Ooh, I know what I can do. I have to shiny hunt this Remoraid and go through another BDSP run with the shiny Remoraid and shiny Octillery. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shiny hunt myself a team and play it in that game. Is there Houndour in this game? Cause I want a shiny Houndour. Would it be? Would it? I could just look it up on the internet, but like, excuse me. Um, what other game is shiny Houndour in other than Scarlet and Violet? Is it just in Scarlet and Violet you can get Houndour? I really want a shiny Houndour. Or at least play with the Houndour and Houndoom. But yeah. What else is there to talk about? New to this whole streaming thing, and like I'm telling myself, my career starts today, so I gotta have interesting subjects to talk about. Talk about, yeah. Let's see. I wonder what mega evolutions they're gonna introduce in ZDA. And it's gonna be so crazy seeing megas come back again, and it's gonna be so nice having a new generation experience what I experienced back in the day. Dude, the last time we got shinies was in Generation 6. Think about that, dude. Over 10 years ago now, we had Mega Evolution as a popular gimmick. And now they're coming back. That is fire. Oh, I hope they finally give the Kalos starters the megas they deserve. The fact that they did not give them megas is a sin. Like, how do you not give those starters a mega evolution? Like, how can you make the Kalos game where like you get all like you introduce mega evolution Pokemon, but you do not give the starters a mega Pokemon? How do you not do that? How do you not do that, dude? How do you not do that? Delphox, Chestnut, and Greninja deserved a mega evolution in their introductory game. They deserve it. They deserved it. Like, how do you do that? How do you not do that but do it for ORAS? Like, bro, how do you do that? How do you not give Calistars Megas but you do it for ORAS? And you still don't introduce the Megas? Like, come on, Game Freak. How do you just do that? In the introductory game, how do you not give them Megas? Wouldn't you think you wanted like your starters to be loved a little bit more? Come on now. But I just hope like Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig get good shiny. Get they already do have good shinies. I meant mega evolutions. They deserve it. Oh, Chikorita. Oh, I cannot wait to see if they're doing mega evolutions in Z-Day for the starters. I so desperately want Meganium to have like the best one. I'm gonna love Meganium's mega if they're gonna give it a mega Pokemon. I love Chikorita. Dude, Chikorita is so freaking cute. I love that line so much. If they're gonna give them megas, I can't wait to see those. I cannot wait to see those. Do you guys think they're gonna like add like Kalos regional variants, Kalosian variants of Pokemon? Like, I kind of want that to be honest. And like a game concept that I kind of want in Pokemon would be like 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 they reintroduce like all the like the generations again, but they added new Pokemon in the region. Like the region changed so much like the last time we played them that new Pokemon took old Pokemon's places. Like a kind of like extinction event like in the old games going on that new Pokemon replaced for them. That's what I kind of want. Like a Johto game with like new Pokemon introduced to Johto. Like new Pokemon introduced to us, but like also new to Johto. That's what I kind of want. Oh wow, I'm reaching South Africa. Holy crap! Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm just ranting about like cool Pokemon concepts. Wow, I can't believe my stream reached South Africa. That's insane, bro. Hi, welcome to the stream.
That is awesome that my stream reached South Africa. That's insane. Shout out to South Africa, bro. But anyway, like I was saying, like the cool concept that I wanted, like Pokemon games. If you want to reintroduce like the old, like older generations again, just like do like a time lapse, like with Joe, like they did with Gold and Silver, and like just introduce new Pokemon that way to freshen things up a bit. Don't just remake them again for the sake of remaking them again. Actually add new Pokemon into them and like different like like different region layout and everything. Like the region we know and love, but like there's something new to do in it. That's what I want in a Pokemon game. Maybe ZDA will be that Pokemon game for me. I hope. I hope ZDA will be that game for me. If they're gonna add like new Pokemon, because that they are. I hope to get like a Calocian Pokemon. Even though every Pokemon is already a Calocian Pokemon in Gen 6, like just a regional variant to Kalos. Like what went on in Kalos like after the time we played it 2013? Is there going to be regional variants? Like did Pidgey evolve like turn into a different typing? I want that. I want if they're going to introduce regional variants in Kalos, that's going to be interesting. Oh god, now that you think about it, like if you really think about it, regional variants didn't start until Generation 7. I never thought about that in a long time. Wow. That is really interesting. I just hope we get like a Kalos regional variant of some Pokemon. Dude, in Flygon and Dragonite, they deserve a Mega Pokemon. They hell deserve a Mega Pokemon. Give me my Flygonite and Dragonite. I just give it to me. They deserve Mega Pokemon. The fact that they did not get Mega Pokemon is just cruel. How do you not give like those two good dragons? How do you not just give them Mega Evolution? That's what I really want. Cool Megas for for Flygon and Dragonite. I was about to say Salamence, but Salamence already got Mega. Dude, we're gonna see like all our old like 48 Megas return too. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. And then hopefully they do introduce new Mega Pokemon too to add to the roster. It's gonna be so good, dude. It's gonna be so good. It also kind of sucks that Z-Day is like just like restricted to like Lumio City. That kind of sucks. But then again, if you want to experience the full region, just go back to X and Y. Which I kind of want to like finish the playthrough I just started. Celebration of Z-Day. Maybe like when Z-Day like inches closer, I'll do that. Freshen up my Kalos knowledge and experience, and then when is Z-Day releasing? Let me check. I can check for you really quick. Z-Day. Let's see. Cause I know Pokemon like released on Instagram. It's October 16th of this year. That's when they released the game. They like just like out of nowhere one day, just like re- uh you know, give us the release date. So October 16th. So technically like 3 more months. So I should do like a whole like like approaching like the release day. I should do like a whole like Kalos shebang. That'd be so sick. Ooh, and then playing on my TV. Oh, dude, that's gonna be so good. Dude, just the fact that we're getting our very first 4K Pokemon game is gonna be insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm gonna pause this for a little bit. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, see, yeah, like we know how like X and Y was like the first like generational leap into 3D. They're doing the same thing with ZDA being our first like ever 4K Pokemon game. Dude, I never thought about that before. Just like X and Y was our first 3D Pokemon game, a another Kalos game is going to be our first 4K Pokemon game. Dude, wow. You guys think they did that on purpose, or it's just a happy coincidence? Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I never thought about that. Dude, I know that is so wild. That is so wild. Oh my. Oh. Oh, that's just, dude, that's making me smile. And that's beautiful too. That is so beautiful. Maybe when I heard about like the Switch 2 like being like 4K back in development, maybe they planned that out. Dude, ah, it's either a happy coincidence that's happening or it's an intentional thing. That's crazy. That Kalos started two things. That is crazy. Uh, I love Pokemon, dude. I wonder what the next game after Z Day will be. Cause like, cause like to me when cause on Instagram and stuff and all their social medias, they're all of a sudden like posting like Generation 5 stuff, and to me that kind of indicates like they're probably leaning towards Gen 5 remakes. I mean, I know like in the scheme of things, that's just like a huge like stretch, but to me that's just like why all of a sudden give Generation 5 love? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't know. To me, that's just like kind of suspicious. Sword and Shield, maybe? Dude, if we get a Sword and Shield sequel, I'm gonna be so happy. We get a Sword and Shield sequel. Get our Pokemon Pew Pew finally, right? All right, no. I'd rather have it be named like Pokemon Lance. That would be awesome. Like set it after like 2 to 3 years of a Sword and Shield sequel. That'd be amazing. Introduce new Pokemon. Give Duraludon his evolution. That'd be so awesome. Speaking of Duraludon, and I'll get back to like thinking about what the next Pokemon game might be after this. Like speaking of Duraludon, doesn't anybody think it's kind of weird that Duraludon has a Gigantamax form, but its evolution doesn't? It's kind of crazy. But back to the topic that we're talking about. a Sword and Shield sequel will be amazing. Like, I'll be happy with anything. Whether it be Gen 10, a sequel, a remake, I'll be happy with anything after Z-Day. Like, to me personally, I don't want Gen 10 rushed and stuff. I want it to be baking. That needs to bake. I know everybody wants Gen 10 now, but that needs to bake. So I would be happy with a sequel. Okay, I mean, technically we're already getting a sequel with Z-Day. So I want a remake. That's what I personally want. I mean, I know Z-Day is not a traditional sequel, but that's still a sequel that they're doing, and I don't think they want to oversaturate us with a sequel. So I want a remake. And I know they're like next logical step would be Gen 5. So that's what I really want. But I'm just gonna take that hope with like a grain of salt. So I'm not disappointed when they announce the next Pokemon game after Z-Day. But I want my Black and White 3, please. Okay, if they are doing a Unova game, they have okay. Now this is going to the sequel thing. I just said that I don't. They shouldn't oversaturate us with sequels. But all right, now I'm just contradicting myself. I apologize. They have to call it Black and White 3, or they just remake it entirely. But whatever they do, it has to be a remake. I want Gen 10 to bake. If they rush my Generation 10, I'm gonna be so sad. Because you have the new console, dude. Pokemon Gray, we need Pokemon Gray. I mean, okay, technically Pokemon Gray is Black and White 2, but they just split into two separate games to give Kyurem like two different forms. Like, you know what I mean? So that's technically our Pokemon Gray that we got. But a more traditional like third game still would have been cool to see. And speaking of a third game, can you believe that they did not give X and Y a third game? Like, all the potential of Zygarde back in 2013. Like, dude, dude. And then, like, they gave us all the Zygarde stuff in Ultra Sun and Moon. Like, that's not fair. I'm surprised they did not call Z to A Legend Zygarde. Oh, I wonder why they call it Z to A though. Like, why that name? But yeah, Pokemon Gray, or maybe they call it Pokemon Black Gray and White Gray. No, but then again, that'll just be Kieran again. Maybe they're gonna call it what the new TCG set is. What's the new TCG set that's releasing? What is it? Black Volt? Pokemon TCG sets. Let's see. Newest set. What's the new set that's coming out? Because I know it's black and white related. Okay, Black Volt and White Flare. Maybe they're gonna call the Gen 5 remakes that, cause that's like the only logical names, right? Unless they call them something else to not like tie in with the. Yeah, that can work. Black Volt or White Flare. I mean, maybe they might call them something different. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe they're gonna call them that if they are making a Gen 5 remake. I don't know, dude. Like, I think they'll make just giving like Black and White another set, TCG set, and like since like what was it, 2013? Wow, so over 10 years is just too much of a coincidence for me personally. You know what I mean? I don't know, but and I said this earlier in the live stream before you came in, JS, but I kind of want them in like BDSP art style. It's a hot take, I know, but I just don't have faith in like the whole 3D thing anymore with like Game Freak. Because my personal opinion, if they did it in like this art style, like Sword and Shield art style, I really feel like it wouldn't have worked. Cause like BDSP, even though yeah, it's just Diamond and Pearl, I think that was like a perfect execution, like what a remake should be. So much to do in it, and not have it be like extremely linear, like Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet were. I think that was like the best approach. So that's why I kind of want it in BDSP art style again. But I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe somebody is working on it, like 3D glory, and actually putting things to do in it other than have it be linear. If we are getting black and white remakes, unless they're making Gen 10, or unless they're making another Let's Go game. Okay, I know nobody wants a new Let's Go game, but I kind of want Let's Go Johto. You know what I mean? I kind of want Let's Go Johto. Because personally, to me, Let's Go was really fun. They were really good games for what they were. Kind of want to replay them too. But what do you think, JS? What do you think they're gonna? Dude, hell yeah! Let's let's go. Let's go for Let's Go, dude. Dude, Let's Go Johto would be so sick. But I wonder, like, what Pokemon they would make the starters. Because, it can't just be, like, the regular Johto starters. I kind of like the idea of it being, like, Meryl and Togepi. Dude, hell yeah, I'm down for that, too. Like, I just wonder what Pokemon they would make the starters. Because I do kind of like the idea of, like, Meryl and Togepi. Like, the fan art, like, the mock-up box art suggests. But I don't know, maybe they probably wouldn't do that because that's two fairy types. And I think like a different like starter other than two fairy types would be like really good. Maybe they add Mareep. Mareep could be a starter, but it won't evolve like Pikachu. What didn't in Let's Go Pikachu? But I can see that like Let's Go Mareep and Let's Go Meryl. That's a good combination. Those are two fan favorites. That'll be a good combination. Uh, dude, Let's Go Johto would be so good. Dude, I love Generation 2. I absolutely love Generation 2. Yeah, dude, it could work. Dude, it's so good. Cause like Pikachu and Eevee are fan favorites, and they're really cute and appealing to people. So like Mary and Meryl would go so hard. Cause you have the fluffy Mareep, and then you have like the round adorable ball that is Meryl. That could so work. Unless they do Togepi, and that could work too. One of those three. I want one of those three, but just don't make it two fairy types. Ah, dude, just thinking about Gen 2 again. Oh my god, dude, I love Generation 2. Just Generation 2 is so good. It's so good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and hot take again. Hot take again. I love the original Generation 2. I love original Generation 2. Excuse me? Okay, the eggs are hatching me. Um, there's something about Generation 2, dude. Dude, Gold and Silver slaps so freaking hard. Oh my gosh, dude. OG Silver slaps so freaking hard, bro. It slaps so hard. I love. Oh my gosh, just the old 8-bit art style, the pixelated sprites, just going through the regional and oh my gosh, like don't get me wrong, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are great, but just the old games is like it's just peaks to me. And I know like the level caps and stuff are like weird in that game, and like you don't get like a lot of experience points. But I watched a video by uh what's her name, Tamahiro or something, and she made like a good like retrospective about Gen 2, like how the game's not really meant to be played like how you normally would, with like just like going through it in one shot with like like red, blue, Ruby Sapphire, stuff like that. Gen 2 is more is sorry. Gen 2 is more so like supposed to be played like once every day, like with the like with the daily stuff going on. Like like really take your time with it. Wait till like the trainers call you for stuff. That's how like the game's like meant to be played, according to her. I agree. It makes sense. With like all the clock based stuff, and like just do like a little bit a day in that game and not like rush through it. It's like really makes sense to me. Oh, dude, all bug playthrough, dude. What bug types did you use in your playthrough last year? If you don't mind me asking, that is. Like, how long and like, did you use like Heracross and Scizor? Because I can only imagine how long that would have like taken you. Like, dude, the extra work is worth it, in my opinion. Weedle, Ladybug, Scizor, Heracross. Dude, that team slaps. Dude, that team slaps, dude. Did you just use the Weedle and Ladybug, or did you evolve them? But the amount of work to get Heracross and Scizor, dude, like, all props to you. That takes commitment. That hella takes commitment. Alright, so Beedrill, Ladian, Scizor, and Heracross. Dude, that team slaps so freaking hard. I love Beedrill. I love the Ladybug line, and dude, the fact that you like grinded for that Scizor and Heracross, dude, all props to you. Like, that takes such like dedication and everything. Oh my god. I and personally for me, I love doing that in the old games, and like seeing it like how far you've come and like just doing all that, like show like putting in the work. It really makes you feel accomplished in the games. It really does. It really does. I think my last playthrough of Gen 2 was an all shiny run I did that I still have to like beat to this day, but that's the last time I like really played Gen 2. I shiny hunted my own team with the shiny Ditto trick in OG Gen 2 back on Virtual Console. Like you get a shiny Ditto and like your odds go down from 1 in 8,000 to 164 if you use a Ditto with a compatible Pokemon. That was the last time I played Gen 2. But yeah. But dude, your team slaps hard. And the fact that you beat Fire Red Snow playthrough, that's insane, bro. What was my first shiny? Oh, okay. Um, it wasn't in Gen 2. It was back in X and Y days. That my first ever shiny Pokemon that I ever found was a shiny Bidoof. Just in the wild. Just in the wild, normal playthrough, grinding and stuff, was a shiny Bidoof. Like, out of all the Pokemon I could have got, it was a shiny Bidoof. But that was the first time I ever got a shiny Pokemon. Just out, out of nowhere in the wild. Unfortunately, my sister crushed my 2DS that came with that save file of Pokemon X. Dude, Pidgey slaps so hard, dude. Oh my gosh. I love its gold color scheme. Dude, that gold color scheme slaps. And then like my next shiny after that, before like I decided to do this as a hobby. My next shiny after that I found in the wild was a shiny Illumise or Illumise. And then my third official shiny that I shiny hunted for myself was shiny Whismur in Oraz. Oh my god, dude! Like after I got it, after I got that shiny Whismur, I screamed to the top of my lungs, just screaming, "Oh my god!" Just like full voice raised, everything. Do you still have your shiny Pidgey to this day? Do you still have that shiny Pidgey to this day? Cause I still have the shiny Illumies to this day, and I know I traded away the Whismur to somebody back in the day, just as a gift. But my Bidoof, like I was saying before I read your comment, my sister crushed that 2DS. Alright, so it was on an emulator. Alright, but bro, that still counts. That still counts as a good first shiny. That still counts. Dude, I kinda want shiny hunt on an emulator. Like, even though, yeah, I know I can't get the Pokemon in my official games, but that's still some dedication. And yeah, that is some great crazy dedication. That was my first shiny hunt I ever did by myself, on my own, and that's what like started my shiny hunting career. I think that was all the way back in like 2016 maybe, but I know I did it more in 2017 during Sun and Moon's era. But dude, shiny Pidgey slaps. I should go for that in like OG Gold and Silver. In South Africa, you got to use an emulator for the older games. Alright, I understand. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the emulators, dude. That's how I played like the older Pokemon games as a kid too. Out here in the States. Like that's how I played the older Pokemon games too. So like I feel you. I remember once I was like doing a gold playthrough on an emulator. That it slapped so hard. Like if anybody wants to start like to play Pokemon and you don't want to like commit to like the hardware, emulation is the way to go. Now, I mean I guess for legal reasons I should say don't pirate your games, but and I won't say how I obtained my games for legal reasons, but and I guess I should also say allegedly that's how I played my Pokemon games back in the day as a kid. Allegedly. Um, and if you want to play that way too, do so at your own risk. Because I allegedly did that as a kid. I'm not committing federal crimes because I allegedly did that as a kid, just like you, JS, allegedly did that back then too. Yeah, bro, we are grinding out here. We are. The grind is like real, right? The grind is real. You know, like yeah, that's how I allegedly played the old games. Because as a kid, we don't have the real hardware. But now that I do as an adult, old hardware slaps. And that's all I allegedly played Fire Red and Leaf Green growing up. The nostalgia, or the alleged nostalgia. I can't wait till this Remoraid shines. Um, hmm. Speaking of older Pokemon games, like what I used to play as a kid was like original Pokemon Snap and Stadium. Not on allegedly emulation, but my siblings used to have a Nintendo 64 when I was growing up. Dude, Stadium slaps. Old Pokemon Snap slap so hard. I'm so happy they brought those on like NSO. Ah, dude, just that whole era of Pokemon is complete. It's so different, but yeah, it's like so captivating too. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this new era is like goes hard too. Never played Snap or Stadium before. Um, all right. Um, in my personal opinion, they're good. You know, if you allegedly want to play an emulation, I would recommend it. But I personally would not commit a crime. But if you wanna try them out, I do recommend them. They're really good. OG Snap. Just something about seeing the Pokemon just like run around and back in that game. Ooh, yeah, yeah. But like Stadium though, if you like Pokemon battles and stuff, that game is where it's at. Like that's the OG competitive Pokemon simulator. It was so good when I was playing it growing up. Oh my god, dude. I should definitely like replay it, but it's so good. It's so nostalgic. Like um you get every Pokemon minus Mew and Mewtwo because I think you have to unlock those like through the story in the game. Yeah, Stadium is battles only. There's no exploring. It's just battles. You get to like rent. You get to like use like the game's like rental Pokemon, and that's like a good way to go if you're just like starting out. And I know back in the day too, like you could connect like your Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow to the game, and also use like your own Pokemon you play through too, which is like the recommended way to play. But since like all the old hardware is like expensive and we don't want to pay like $1,000, the rental Pokemon are good to use. Um, they don't have the best move sets, obviously, because like the original way to play was insert your cartridge in the 64 controller's special accessory and use your Pokemon. But and I think that's also like a way to get Mewtwo in the game too and Mew. Too many, but just the vanilla game on its own is still good, in my personal opinion. Because you get like all 149 Pokemon, because I think you do have to unlock Mewtwo at some point. And they do have um I don't know what the word is. They do have like move like pre-select there you go pre-selected move sets, but they're good. Not gonna lie, they're good. It's still a blast playing like with the rental Pokemon. It's still a blast. Last time I played Stadium was with my girlfriend on NSO, but I had a blast. What's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite Pokemon. I have a lot, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose like these top three. Pikachu is Pikachu. I know it's such a basic answer, but it is one of my top favorite Pokemon of all time. And then there's Chikorita and that evolution line. And then gotta choose another one for my top three. Wingull and Pelipper. I love them to death. So I can't just give you just one, but I can give you like a good top 3. Alright, alright, I'm glad you agree. Yeah, Pikachu slaps. I love Pikachu so much. I love Pikachu so much. The OG, bro. Oh man. The OG. Also, speaking of Pokemon, like, I should probably put my figures up in frame. Like, here's a Flareon figurine that I bought recently at a garage sale. Here's a Charmander. Get Charmander in the frame. There you go. I should have these in frame. Let me get my Pikachu too. Since Pikachu also slaps. Just let me see if this egg hatches first. If it's shiny. It's really late where I am at right now. Alright, here's Pikachu. Which Pikachu should we do? There's the big Pikachu figure, or here's one of my tiny little Pikachu figures of Pikachu in a Santa hat. What do you think would be like good? Because I don't. Should we go like big Pikachu? But then that kind of like disrupts the screen, or should we go like little tiny baby Pikachu? What do you think? Oh, now it can't. Now the game can't focus. Crap, the camera can't focus. I think that's like too many Pokemon on screen, right? Nah. Sorry, bro. Disconnect. No, you're good. I was just asking you if like what Pikachu figure I should like put on screen, or should I put on my desk for the screen? Like, should I go big Pikachu, or should I go with little Pikachu with a Santa hat? Like, what do you think? Big one. Hell yeah. All right. I'll save little Pikachu for like December. There we go. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, let that bad boy shine. Hell yeah. And also, I want the shiny Remoraid to shine so freaking bad. You know what I mean? I love Remoraid and Octillery. Oh my gosh. I should use Octillery in like in a playthrough one of these days. Dude, I know. I can't believe like back then, like that I used to just do it like nonstop every day. You know, as a kid. It's like, oh my lord. One time I did like a heart gold, like shiny starter hunt. Dude, that took forever. That hell it took forever. Another soft reset I did was for Giratina in Pokemon Diamond. My brother let me borrow his copy. Dude, I that took those hunts took dedication. Oh my gosh. But like, I mean, just in general, it just takes dedication. Oh my gosh, dude, I know it was crazy. I think it's in my Pokemon home now. That Giratina. But I don't know where the shiny Totodile is anymore. I don't think I have that copy on me anymore, unfortunately. But Yeah, it took over like 2,000 soft resets just to get a shiny Totodile. And then I think I was attempting it again like a couple months ago, I believe. And I got up to like 1,000, up to over 1,000. I kind of do want to like continue that hunt again. Because soft resetting is like my one of my favorite methods. Yeah, sure, you're just sitting in one place and it's just like nothing is really happening, but it is one of my favorites to do. But most of my shiny hunting was like wild encounters and SOSing. Um, Actually, yeah, that's my whole like shiny hunting career is like random encounters and okay, egg encounters too and SOS chaining. But yeah, back in the day, dude, I'd get the shiny like every other day because I was like 17, still in school with nothing really to do. But I should get into it again. I mean, I am getting into it again like right now, but like really put some hard work and dedication again into it because there's a lot of shinies I do want. I know before like Z Day, before Z Day comes out, never try to shiny hunt. I mean, if you have the time, Fire Red and Leaf Green aren't bad games to do it in. So now you're like, what you said, you're like playing that. Maybe just try it. I don't know if you want to do that crazy, just sitting there, hard work, dedication. But I remember the first time I did it, dude. It was such a wild rush. Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that, but I mean, if you want to, there's wild encounters with 1 in 8,192 odds. You could get it at 100 encounters. You could, nah, bro. Dude, oh my god, you don't even know, bro. That. It is insane. I'm not gonna lie with you. Lie with you. That is insane. Also, you just reminded me of a hunt I did in Ruby when I first got my copy. I shiny hunted for a shiny Whismer. I did it for a month straight. Took a month pause off, and then did it again months later after my month pause. That took over 2,000 wild encounters. Just sitting there nonstop grinding, bro. It is insane. The fact that I was actually willing to just sit there on my SP, just shiny hunting nonstop, is insane. Like I was doing on a Game Boy Advance SP, and like, dude, that is crazy. Dude, I had a 1,892 odds because shiny charm did not exist until like I think Black and White 2. So I was just like raw, like I don't want to say like the phrase I was gonna try to say. I do kind of want to say family friendly, but like just like pure straight, just sitting there, just doing it. And then I got my little Whismer, and then I added it to my team before the battery died too. I should get the battery replaced to do more hunts in that game. But yeah, man, over 2,000 encounters. I think at one point, I think I kept my game on too sometimes. But yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is cool. I was so proud of myself for that too. Like, cause like shiny hunting to me, even though yeah, it's like digital and it's you just sitting there playing your game, but it is kind of like to me it is like rewarding and fulfilling. It's an accomplishment because cause like with anything, like when you get up to do something or like you put like dedication to it and then you see the end result of your hard work and dedication, it's really rewarding and really fulfilling. That's why I did it a lot back then as a kid. Like just sitting there being bored, just doing the same thing over and over again, not moving from the area you're hunting in, putting on YouTube videos, listening to music, repeatedly seeing like the same old Pokemon, but the moment it shines, it just like it's a sneaking up on you feeling. That's how I could describe it. It sneaks up on you, and then like after like the whole like what like week or month long like just complete of being bored out of your mind, and it just like hits you like that. It is such a rush. It was such a rush. And then like the hunt's over, and it's like okay, like the hunt's over, and like after like all right, well, what do I do now? Because like I put so much time and dedication to this one thing. Like, what do I do now that it's over? I know, dude. Like, not everybody has the power to do it, but all that hard work and dedication really pays off if somebody is willing to do it. But but getting it randomly, like like your Pidgey, is also wild and crazy. Cause dude, that Pidgey was 8,192. The fact that you found it and you had that 8,192 odds, dude, that is still insane. That is still insane. And like, oh crap, my controller's dying. That is still insane. It's like the game chose you to have it. You know what I mean? Like it's like here you go, have this rare, beautiful, elusive creature. Oh, you woke up your whole family? Dude, that's insane. Oh my gosh. Up in the middle of the night, you just found it randomly, you woke them all up. Dude. What was their reaction when you woke them up? Were they like, ah, cool, or were they like just upset at you with that you woke them up? Because I know if I would have like woken up my mom and siblings, they would have been mad at me for waking them up. And I think I would have probably got my game taken away until the morning for doing that. But I know somebody would have at least been mad at me. But that's crazy, bro. You woke up your whole entire family. Dude, that's a core memory right there. With one of my sisters. All right, so like the majority of your family was really happy for for you and stuff, and your mom. All right, But dude, that's a core memory right there. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that's the core memory right there. That's awesome, dude. I remember when my first shiny hunt, I was home alone for that Whismer and Oras, and then when my mom came home, I showed her. She was excited for me. Even though she didn't technically understand what was going on, she was still happy for me. Like every hunt after that, I always showed her. She was just like ecstatic. I used to share all like my shiny hunts online too. Oh, dude, I bet Whismer by default did become one of my favorite Pokemon too. That's why I did another hunt in original Ruby after the first hunt I did, because Whismer is easy hunt to do if you want like if you want like your target. But yeah, dude, Pidgey is such a fire Pokemon. I love Pidgeot. That whole line just slaps. They're like, oh, thank you, Pantsu Monster. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can get all the luck I need right now. First shiny hunt in a while. This is well my first shiny hunt in a while. But yeah. Dude, Pidgey slaps so freaking hard. Oh, dude, you just reminded me of something. So, uh, back when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee released, because I got the special Switch back then for the game, and I started Let's Go Pikachu after playing Let's Go Eevee for a little bit, and my first shiny in Let's Go was Pidgey. I was like, holy crap! And I was even trying to shiny on, sorry, in those games for for the longest time. But like fresh new save file and Pidgey just appeared, shiny and glorious. Oh my gosh, one of the best feelings. One of the best feelings ever. I still have that save file too. I should re like finish that playthrough with that Pidgeotto, because I think I put in Pokemon Home. Dude, OG Route 1 bird. Nothing tops Pidgey. Nothing. In my opinion, at least. OG Route 1 bird. It's good. Personally, I think the thing to rival it. Actually, okay. I think something kind of tops Pidgey. I think it would be like Starly. Could be like a good competitor for Pidgey, for Route 1 bird. You know what I mean? Starly. One of my personal favorite. Speaking of one birds, sorry to change the subject again. Speaking of Route 1 birds, I do love Pidove. I love Pidove. Oh, streamer connected. Alright, I'll be right back. My family's coming home. I'll be right back. I won't be like gone for too long. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute audio really quick.
Alrighty, I'm back. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Girlfriend came home. Wanted to say hi. But yeah, like I was saying, we're talking about the birds. Current playthrough, I'm using Firo just because drill pack. Charlie stuff as well. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, Firo really does slap. Firo really does. Last time I played Fire Red, I did use a Firo too. It really does. Starly slaps, yeah, dude. When I was a kid, I did use Starly. My original Pearl playthrough. It was peak. It was so peak. Dude, Pharaoh is so good in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It is so good. I do kind of like prefer it over Pidgey. But in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I like to use Pidgey more in that game. If that makes sense. I don't know, like certain Pokemon feel like better in certain games to me to play with them than like trying them in like one of the games they come in, you know. Because to me, like Fire Red and Leaf Greens, I would love using Furo, OG Red, Blue, Yellow, and Let's Go. I love using Pidgey. I don't know why. I just have a weird preference like that. Favorite Gen 1 starter, dude. Charmander. I love Charmander. Ever since I was a kid, dude. Oh, I love Charizard. Oh my gosh, I love Charizard. Charmander slaps, dude. What's your favorite Gen 1 starter? Charmander really slaps. Hold on. Sorry, man. Sorry. You can hear people through the door. I didn't want to put some private conversations out in there, but dude, Bulbasaur slaps. Oh my gosh, dude, Bulbasaur goes so hard. Dude, Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. Oh my gosh. Like my favorite app. I do have to do Charmander because Charmander is the goat. I love Charizard. Dude, I want to get a shiny Charizard someday. And I was saying earlier in stream before anybody came to watch, I kind of do want to do like a shiny playthrough of Fire Red and choose Charizard as my shiny starter. I want to do that so bad. Black Black Charizard goes crazy. Dude, I know. Alright, sorry, there's gonna be background noise. And if you're hearing water run, that is a pipe that you can hear through a hole in that wall. So I apologize for that. But Black Charizard does go so freaking hard. It's such a good shiny. I definitely do want to do like a Fire Red Leaf Green
all shiny playthrough and get a shiny Charizard. Because also in those games, Charizard can learn Metal Claw, and after Fire Red and Leaf Green, it can't. So, getting a shiny Charizard in Generation 3 with Metal Claw, that'll be one of the rarest shinies on Earth that I could ever get. Dude, all of them slaps. Dude, all of them are so legit. I love all of them. But I just prefer Charmander more. Dude, the OG starters are peak design. They're so peak. They're hella peak. Since we're on the topic of starters, I guess we could talk about all the starters if you want. What's your favorite Gen 2 starter if you have a favorite Gen 2 starter? Mine's Chikorita. Or Cyndaquil. It depends on my mood, on which one I like more, or want to use more. Has to go between the. Dude, if you are choosing Charmander, you definitely do need that Metal Claw. That gym will be impossible. Actually, no. Actually, if you do choose Charmander, and yes, hot take, Chikorita. Yes, dude. I love Chikorita. Okay, if you do choose Charmander, though, there is a way to win if you don't get Metal Claw, and that's just using Growlithe. Because when I chose Charmander for my first playthrough, that is what I used. Or you can catch Mankey. Mankey is also legit to use. Um, what's your favorite Generation 3 starter? I personally can't really choose, but I would probably say for me, if I could, if as a contender would be Torchic. Actually, no. I'm gonna change my response. Torchic is my favorite Gen 3 starter. Now that I think about it, I love Torchic. Torchic is so freaking adorable. I want to shiny hunt that too. Oh crap, what am I doing? But yeah, Torchic, Torchic is peak. Trico, my boy right there, dude. That's my boy right there. Love Trico. Oh my gosh. Dude, Grovyle is a peak design. That is peak design right there. That's a good favorite starter. Alright, what's your favorite Generation 4 starter? Me personally, I have to go with all three of them because that's the generation I grew up with. But what's your favorite one? Because in my personal opinion, you can't go wrong with all three of them. They all good. Piplup, dude. Piplup was my original starter when I first played Pearl version. Piplup goes so freaking hard. I love the little guy. I just love that little guy so much. But just for me though, I can't choose just one. All of them are good. All of them are good for me, but I can't just choose just one. But if anybody chooses any, they're all good. They're so good. All right, Generation 5 starter. Here's my hot take. Oshawott. That's my personal favorite Gen 5 starter. Oshawott was like my OG Gen 5 starter as a kid. What's crazy? That game came out in 2010 in Japan, 2011 in the States. Oh my god, I'm old. Okay, I'm not old because I'm 25, but it kind of feels like an ancient long time ago since Black and White came out. Damn, bro, he fired, but the boy got to go with Tepig. Dude, yeah, okay, Tepig is a solid choice. Tepig is solid. Dude, oh dude. Okay, those start the final starter designs for Gen 5. They're god tier. Gen 6. I have to go with Fennekin, the Fennekin line for Gen 6. Fennekin is my favorite Generation 6 starter. Personally, I don't like Delphox as a design, but I do like Fennekin and Braixen more. But yeah, that's my hot take with Gen 6. Dude, Froakie does slap, but I'm gonna throw some shade and go with say that Fennekin kind of beats Froakie in every way. I'm sorry. I shots fired. I know, but but yeah, Froakie is a good Pokemon. What's next? Generation 7. I guess this is a hot take for some people, but mine's Poplio. Yeah, catching strays. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Froakie is a good starter, but Fennekin was always my favorite. But now we're on Generation 7. Mine is Poplio. Poor little guy got so much hate back then, but I just love him. And Primarina goes so hard too. I kind of want to get a shiny Poplio one day. As well, not crazy about the Gen 7. Aw, alright. That's fair. I just love Poplio because he's round. He looks a little goofy, but I love him. And then Primarina is absolutely beautiful. And that shiny dude with the blonde hair is peak. Um, what now? Now we're on Gen 8, right? Alright, what's your favorite Gen 8 starter? We got Grookey, we got Scorbunny, or we got Sobble. Me personally, it's Scorbunny. Dude, this little guy is amazing. Hell yeah, high five, bro, high five. High five. Dude, Scorbunny is awesome. Can never get enough of Scorbunny. Like he's always a starter I choose when I replay this game. Like Generation 8 to me is Scorbunny. Cinderace also goes so really hard too. Alright, now we're on the current generation, my boy. Now we're on the current generation. Do you like Sprigatito? Whatever what Farouk, sorry, I was gonna say whatever the fire one is, but I remembered his name, Fuecoco, or do you like Quaxley? Me personally, I like Sprigatito and Quaxley. A hot take, but Fuecoco is kind of forgettable to me. I know, hot take. I'm sorry. I know he's really beloved, but he's really forgettable. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fuecoco. All right. He's a good Pokemon. He is a good Pokemon. This dude Quaxley. When they first introduced Quaxley, bro, I fell in love instantly. And I love that he looks like a little S word, like a little without saying the word. And he's just like really amazing. I love him. He looks smug as well. That's why I fall in love with him because he looks like he does a lot of mischievous things and is smug doing it. Quaxley is amazing. It's just too bad his evolution line kind of ended up the way it did, but I do love Quaxley. For peak starter design though, for Generation 9, it would be Sprigatito's final evolution and Fuecoco's final evolution. Give Oh yeah, dude. I love Psyduck. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm like the type of guy that loves every Pokemon. I just can't like really choose a favorite. I just love all of them. Dude, Golduck slaps so hard. I should use them one day, honestly. For Fire Red and Leaf Green, I always do Magikarp for the Gyarados. Never have a water type, like a good water type until like third gen. I don't know how I do it. The old games. Dude, Surf is so freaking broken. Surf is so broken. The best water move in the game. Alrighty. I'm gonna do this last clutch of eggs and then another clutch of eggs. And then I'm gonna end the stream after the second clutch of eggs. Because I is going to go on a little road trip tomorrow for a festival. So or today, gotta go to bed really, really soon. So just these last bit of eggs, and another clutch, and then gonna hit the A. I got Blaine up next. Gonna make those fire Pokemon swim. Dude. You're doing with a gold duck, dude. That. Oh my gosh. You know another water type I really love in Gen 1? Seeking. Golding and Seeking. Last time I used Seeking was Pokemon Diamond. He was one of my physical attackers. He was so good. But Gold Duck also slaps really hard. Super underrated, dude. Super underrated. I should use Gold Duck in my next playthrough. Actually, I like a usable water type immediately. But I just love Gyarados. I just love Gyarados too. But I think I'm gonna use Gold Duck next. Change it up a little bit. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, these eggs hatch so fast. This is a level 65 Charmeleon. Dude, I know. Golduck does seem like it's a water psychic type. But it's, what is it, just pure water? That's crazy. I always thought it was half psychic. Honestly, you cannot go wrong with any water type in general. Can't go wrong with any water type in Gen 1. Pure water got Hypno for, ooh. Dude, Hypno slaps. Hypno slaps super freaking hard. I love Hypno. One of my first ever shinies in Pokemon Go was a shiny Drowsy. When Drowsy was doing Community Day, dude, I love that shiny too. Dude, Hypno is amazing. What's your Fire Red team? If you don't mind me asking. So far it's Golduck and Hypno, right? I bet your team really slaps. Venusaur, dude. So Venusaur, Golduck, Fearow, and Hypno. Dude, your team is fire. Doug Trio, dude. He's a good one. Okay, so it's Venusaur, Fearow, Doug Trio, Hypno, Golduck. Do you have a fifth? I mean, a sixth? Or are you just gonna wait like on a new member of your team? Arcanine. Oh, dude, your team goes so hard. Your team goes way hard, dude. Forgot about the puppy. It's all good, but like, dude, your team really slaps. Dude, your team is peak. To me, like any team in like Kanto goes really hard. Any combination of Pokemon really goes hard. Dude, your team is fire. Alrighty, dude, you're hella cooking. You're made, dude. Your game is made. All right, last clutch of eggs. Can we get that shiny before I end the stream? If you want to know what my last team was, it was Charizard, Primate, Furo, Gyarados, Raichu. Last one is kind of I think Vileplume. That was my team last time I played. Oh wait, no, Victory Bell, because I think Leaf Green is Oddish, so Victory Bell. Alright, last 3 eggs gonna be the shiny before I have to go to sleep. Dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell freaking yeah. So fire. I love my team. Not gonna lie. I love Primeape and like Byron and Leaf Green. I love Raichu. Gotta use Raichu, and then hang on just a minute. Double team destroys you. Do you have Swift? Because if you have Swift on your Pokemon, it won't miss. Alright, what egg are we on? Oh, last egg. Can we get the shiny, please? Please. Let's get my first shiny and my first, shiny hunting live stream. Alright. Let's go. A little shiny. And I don't want to end stream, but... Alright, no shiny. Lieutenant Surge, no, 9 6 Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, if you have Swift, it never misses. So that's how you deal with double team. Alrighty. Time net. Hang on. Alright, that's it for the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me, JS. I will, dude. It's just a quick trip to the big city from where I live, which is 5 hours away. Definitely gonna go enjoy what's happening tomorrow. I think next week I'll be back live streaming Pokemon on Thursday because I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off with my job. So I could do this definitely next Thursday night if you're interested in keeping up with me and stuff. But yeah, my videos, they're not really that good if you want to watch me and stuff. But yeah, anyway, thank you for keeping me company, Jazz Haspy. You're the goat for staying with me, and whoever other 2 people were working. But I had so much fun. Yeah, bro, same. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I'll definitely do this next week if you want to hang out again. If you're not busy next week. But yeah, I think I'll do same time too. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Had fun. Alrighty. You want to say goodbye to Papa? Alright. Sweet. Alright. I'll do this next Thursday around 1 a.m. my time. But yeah. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for watching. I guess for the outro for the video that's going to be posted later. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe for people in the live stream. I'll see you guys next week on Thursday. Have a good one. And again, JS, thank you for keeping me company. Alright, have a good one.